After few introductory examples, let us take some exercises that will solidify the concept of referencing. In this given case scenario, I have three offices who report the sales numbers to me. Let's say one is based out of US, one is based out of UK, the third one based out of Europe. Now in the first column, the one that I've marked, it displays the sales numbers denominated in US dollars. The next column talks about sales in British pound, and the third one in euro. Now from Indian perspective, I want to find out what is the INR equivalent, Indian rupees equivalent of these three region sales. For example, all these US dollar sales must be multiplied with 49 so that I can arrive at the Indian rupee value of these sales. Similarly, the pound values sales are provided, which I need to multiply with ongoing rate 78. That is 1 pound equivalent to 78 Indian rupees. And for the third one, Europe as well, I need to multiply 65 to each of these sales to be able to arrive at the INR equivalent of euro sales. Now to do this, let me begin by writing a formula in the first cell. I am picking up January sales denominated in US dollar multiplied with the respective foreign currency conversion ratio, which is 49. Now looking at this, before I press enter, let me pause for a moment and observe that if I later drag this formula down, very likely this blue colored cell, the reference will also move down. Along with that, the one containing 49, this cell references shall also move down. Now I certainly do not want the cell reference which points to 49 right now should not move down ever. So I need to make sure I use a couple of dollars using F4. So I press F4 at this instance, which ensures that it's an absolute cell reference, $B, indicating column B will never change, $6, indicating row will never move down to 7 or 8 or 9. Now before even I press enter, let me again introspect and see later if I drag this formula towards the right hand side to get the pound and the euro values, I would certainly want that this cell reference containing 49 should also jump to subsequent columns to reflect the right set of conversion ratios. Now to make that happen, I need to remove the dollar before B. I can do that manually, or else I can also use the F4 key to toggle between the next set of combination, that is relative column and absolute row. Let me check it out. Pressing enter, I copy paste the formula down and right. Let me randomly check the internal calculations. Let me double click on one of them. The colored borders tell me that 78 is being multiplied with the pound sales of the month of May, which is what I'm trying to find out immediately. Let me pick up one from Europe. 4470 being multiplied with the respective foreign currency ratio, which is 65 for euro. Looks good. One more. This also looks good. So what I've done essentially is I have made sure the first yellow cell, which is pointed with B6, cell reference B6, can jump to column C and column D but cannot move down. To make that happen, what I've done is I've kept B free, so B can change from B to C, C to D. At the same time, 6 is not free, it is frozen. This row reference 6 cannot move down or up at any given instance.